Sorry, but it's just, it's such a bop. I had to. I had to vibe. Okay. So, I love this. I'm actually in the Steam key that they gave me included a link to the Discord. So, when I was downloading the game, I obviously joined the Discord. And I just asked, and they sent me a picture of the cat poster that we saw. Like the art itself, so that I wouldn't have to distort it and retrace it and have to figure out on my own what the covered up spots are. Like, oh, that's not the right door. Crap. In the archives. I went the wrong way. I guess. Or it was out there? Man, I'm so bad to this. Okay. So, it is out here, actually. No, that's the toilet. Did I walk right past it? Where? Oh, up here. Oh, my brain. Yeah, so this poster, this cat poster, they sent me the full picture just because I asked for it. I'm like, thank you so much. Okay, hold on, I'm moving my avatar over a little bit. Because I want to use it for one of my thumbnails. And they just sent me it, and I'm like, oh, thank you. So, it's super exciting. Let's go do our cat show. I saw someone say that it's super fun, so I'm excited. Oh, I need to ping Discord real quick. I know, I'm still sniffly. The concert didn't actually go as long as I thought it would. But I've just been sleeping. Because, like, my throat's dry, and my nose has been like this for a few days now, and I'm like, please, can I be done? Are you ready to head out on assignment? Let's do it! Those space cats aren't going to report on themselves. Cosmic cats fancy the crown. Taking a screenshot. Oh, we're seeing everything. Wow. While I was taking a screenshot. Feline and feline adjacent treats. The press. Someone actually came this time. You know it. I mean, welcome to the show. You must be with the Times of Galaxy. I'd recognize that jacket anywhere. There are lots of eye-catching entries this quarter. Is that so? So please, take your time and look around. Can you tell me about the categories? Of course. We're down to the finalists. There are 4 cats left to judge, and 3 awards left to give out. Stinkiest Pet, sponsored generously by Fiddy's Feline Snack Treats. Most unique, and best in show. I have my predictions, of course, but it wouldn't be right to share them before the judging. How do you... Okay, can you tell me about the contestants? This quarter has seen an unseemly shakeup with the introduction of the Robo category. Let's see. The winner, L351... Is that 1-1? Hold on. Can I see? That's interesting. Hold on. Because I think it's supposed to say L35113. But it, the way the font is, it looks like it's not a 1 for the second one. Looks like it's L351, maybe an I. Oh, it probably is supposed to be an I. L31I3. We'll just go with the I3. Is competing now as a finalist. Alongside some strong entrants, Emil, Mittens, and Rex. The deliberation is going to be tough. Although I think Stinkiest Pet is all but determined already. How do you define a cat? Great question. I don't have time to get into the intricacies of the rulebook with you. But the basics involve coat, temperament, ear shape, snout presence, snout shape, nostrils. To a non-expert like yourself, I can see that the array of cats might look quite exotic and bewildering. But for a trained fancier like myself, I can identify a cat nearly instantly and with great accuracy. And let me add, it is just preposterous that they added the Robo category. This show is about species, about biology. I honestly don't know what it's coming to. If I'm asked back, I'll be unlikely to attend. Huh. The Humania Invitational Cat Show isn't what it used to be. But as long as I'm here, I'll uphold any standards I can muster. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare for judging. I have a bit more time to look around. Return to Gernold when you're ready to hear the results. Don't mind me. That one I won't have to edit. A selection of refreshments provided for guests, including a bowl of silicone and onion chips for Robos. You should focus on the job instead of snacking. Fiddy's cat treats. That cat looks happy enough. Cats usually have human teeth, right? Many of the cats around the room are preening or being pampered and brushed by their owners. This one sits alone. Rather than fur, it has sleek metal plates. It's in the shape of a cat, but the similarities end there. Finally, I have been waiting 2 hours and 27 seconds. Waiting on me? Waiting for someone to interview me. This design was meant to be recorded in exacting detail. I'm L351I3. You have never seen a feline like me. actually never seen a cat. Oh, you're a poor creature. Hold on. That's a typo. I'm letting them know all the little errors I find. So, you must be consumed with awe and jealousy. Don't worry, it's perfectly normal. My own design, you see. I started out as a vacuum bot, but an accident upgrading my software made me a little too intelligent. This makes me think of Aiko from, I almost said the wrong book series, from the Lunar Chronicles. She's a, cleaning bot, I think? But she has a, quote, faulty personality chip. So she has, like, obviously a lot of personality. And you chose to become a cat. You clearly would not understand. I pity you. Trapped in that basic design. Unable to know the joy of being a cat. I need to update my breeding protocols. Excuse me. Leslie goes unresponsive, evidently downloading something. Okay. There appears to be a goopy and glowing object on the floor here. Is it a hairball? Which cat made this, and what are they eating? Excellent question. Humania is a lush planet bursting with beautiful flora and exotic wildlife. You can see some just outside the window. Yet these people prefer to spend their time in this stuffy, sad room. Priorities, I guess. It is interesting that in the beginning they said Humania is the name that aliens use for the planet, and yet that's what we're seeing. I understand because it's easier for players than whatever the other name was, but some cat trees. Some are clearly for gooier cats that can survive without oxygen. You'd hate to see these get mixed up. Introducing Mittens. Mittens seems to be watching you in that container. Fortunate that Mittens is in there, and you are out here. Not gonna pet Mittens. Probably a good choice. Mittens blinks at you. Hi. This cat is inside a containment unit of some kind. Its owner has apparently just finished cleaning the glass. I see you. Sneaking glances at Mittens. Don't be shy. It's perfectly sensible to be enthralled by such an eye-catching cat. How does this qualify as a cat if it doesn't have a nose? Did you breed it yourself? Oh no, I don't think Mittens was bred at all. Made, more like. But that's all I'm saying about that. For the moment, at least. How do you think Mittens will do? Best in show? Probably not. Most unique? Almost certainly. I've seen a lot of cats, but nothing quite like Mittens. Is this your first show? It is. To be honest, I was a little nervous at first. All these witnesses, you know. Hold on, I'm gonna do my word real quick, please. But I think Mittens deserves the recognition. Witnesses? Just between you and me, I didn't come by Mittens through strictly legal means. Ah. But I think I trust you enough. This is off the record, okay? I was working in a lab on my home planet when I met Mittens, a failed experiment. I was meant to dispose of it, but I couldn't bring myself. Luckily, this is expected of me, so I disobeyed and stole Mittens anyway. Or stole Mittens away. We haven't been home in some time, but the companionship makes it worthwhile. Expected of you? The name I was given is Mark the Disobedient One, so my role in life is to disobey. I'm a very accomplished member of society in that regard. But that's enough talking about me. We're here for the cats. They're pretty loose with the definition of cat here. Yeah. Hey, from the poster! This cat appears to be entirely made out of space slime. It looks like a pile of goo doing its best impression of a cat. Hiya! Got your peepers on Emil, do ya? You must have keen optics. What is this supposed to look like? Gabe panics. Are you a breeder? Oh, me? No, I found Emil. Or I should say Emil found me. Cat distribution method. At a waste disposal site. Oh. We share a special bond. Burble. What were you doing at a waste disposal? That's kind of private. Oh, my bad. But if you must know, I was collecting debris for a macrame project. If you'll excuse me. You wouldn't know, but Emil is already famous. I made some posters of him, and they're selling like mooncakes. So I don't have time for your interrogation. My bad. Fitties. A dispenser full of what looks like cat treats. Probably Fitties brand. Well, no. Probably for the best. Cat tools. Okay. A selection of cat toys and products are on display. There is a space helmet made for cats, or possibly made so its wearer looks like a cat in space. Could be either. Aren't you the one guy? No. Judge Rudy Luxel. Poised, elegant, forbidding, smells vaguely like disinfectant. The cat riding their shoulders is watching you hungrily. A lot of interesting cats out here. That little beast Mittens has certainly caught my eye. Emil and Leslie are in training too. How did the cat show get started? A small group of expert beast breeders first had the idea for a show. Myself among them. We originally hosted it on Central Station, but the attendance was extremely low. As it turns out, there are more cat fanciers on Humania. Also, the winning cat was accidentally blasted out the airlock. They were a species that could breathe in space. We were eventually able to coax them back with the right treat. Unfortunately, the treat was an all-expenses paid vacation. Overhead costs were very high that quarter. So we can basically know that he's always been a judge. Just some of my own cats who insisted on coming along. The one you see clawing my scratching leg is Slag. On my shoulders is Capillary. Do be careful because she spits. And of course we have little Whiskers riding up top. They're all purebred except Whiskers. She was abandoned by her owners. Whiskers! Have you ever entered your cats? I prefer not to put my cats through the stress of competing anymore. All the excess grooming, the preparation for the talent portion, and not to mention, there are a few experts who could replace me as a judge. But enough about me. Is there any particular finalists you wanted my expert opinion on prior to judgment? Sure. Emil? Oh. Tephalis avicularia, a common breed of goop cat. Nothing particularly notable about that entry. Besides perhaps the smell. Spent rocket fuel, lemon, and garbage, perhaps. What about Leslie? An entrant from the new category. I'm interested, certainly. Things have been stagnant for too long here. New categories are exactly what this competition needs. And I have to admit, that design is sublime. The ears, the tail. Classic. Tell me about Mittens. A fascinating subject. As I said, I'm quite intrigued. I tried questioning the breeder about it, but they wouldn't give up much information. Trade secrets. Us breeders are adamantly quite protective of them. Tell me about Rex. Ah, Rex. That's correct. A mysterious entrant. Even I haven't gotten a look yet. The Sigil Milkwick is known for their bold entries when they do attend. So I expect Rex will be an exciting specimen. Thank you, Judge Rudy. Enjoy the show. I forgot who Rex was. Where did it say Rex? Leslie, Mittens, Male. I don't know. Sneakiest cat in the solar system, and all I got was this t-shirt. Prizes and trophies for the show's winners. They include Best in Show, Most Unique, and an award for the stinkiest cat. All are sponsored by Fiddy's Feline Snack Treats. Who are you? Hiding. Oh. Sigil Milkwick's booth appears to be closed. You can't see the cat inside. Someone appears to be peeking out from behind the curtain. Can you comment for Times in Galaxy? I don't have time for that right now. I'm still prepping Rex. Who is Rex? No response. It appears that they have other priorities. So, quarterly cat show held on Humania. Cat show enjoyed by all. Quarterly intersolar cat show was held on Humania. Cats with fur, chipset slime, and just eyes crowded into the modest Atrabla community. community shelter vying for Best in Show. The show attracted a wide variety of unique and interesting cats from across the system. Prizes and trophies for this year's winners include Best in Show, Most Unique, and an award for the stinkiest cat. The show was held in the modest Trabella community shelter in a lush Humanian jungle. Originally hosted on Central Station, the cat show's early history was marred by low attendance and a winning cat accidentally being blasted out of the airlock. Trade secrets. Us breeders are admittedly quite protective of them. I didn't come by mittens. Yeah. Not every judge appreciated the wide variety of cats on display. It is just preposterous that they added the robo category. Things have been stagnant for too long here. New categories are exactly what this competition needs. Oh, the robo category is a relatively new and somewhat controversial addition to the long-running show. Despite always being held on Humania, the show is proudly intersolar. Always being, that's not right. Anonymous Robo entered itself in this quarter's Intersolar Cat Show on Humania. Sorry, I sneezed and was coughing a bit. A jar of eyes named Mittens was among a handful of cats vying for a title at the annual Intersolar Cat Show on Humania. It's not every day you meet a cat made of goo, but that's just what an augur named Laxnar Ironworm brought with him to the annual Intersolar Cat Show on Humania. Eyes in jar among cat made of goo. Do I have to build a story first? Oh, I wasn't planning on leaving. I wanted to talk to you. You have to see the final judging. I wasn't trying to leave. Should we start it now? Yes. On to the judging then. Oh, it's being cleaned up. If you're looking for the judging, it's on the other side of the room. Mittens, you got left behind? I'm just getting a jump on cleaning. That's fair. Yeah, Mittens was left behind. Oh, hi. Judge Rudy Lexel claps loudly. The room comes to attention. After much deliberation, the judging committee has reached an agreement. I give you now my co-host. Gerald Greggs presenting the first category. He steps up to speak. For the category of Stinkiest Pet. Generously sponsored by Fiddy's Feline Snack Treats. Laxnar Ironworm with Emil! Laxnar jogs up to graciously accept the trophy. Heck to the yeah! Your face space spots. Moving swiftly along. For the category of Most Unique, the winner is Leslie with a cat construct. Also Leslie. Leslie jumps daintily onto the stage and accepts the trophy, cleanly, flawlessly under the lights. Was there ever any doubt? No, there was not. Judge Rudy Lexel taps the mic for attention. And now, what we've all been waiting for. Best in Show. The competition was stiff this quarter, but we reached A near unanimous decision. Near unanimous. Rewarded this high honor to Sigil Milkwick with the mag name, yes, and breathtaking Rex. Sigil power walks up with Rex. The cat barks enthusiastically. It's been an honor to improve the show. Vark, the disobedient one, seems dejected, but continues to polish Mitten's enclosure. And now, to wrap up, I will read aloud our list of donors and beloved sponsors. That's so good. Oh, hello, darling. So sorry, I was slammed earlier. What you need to know about Rex is he loves belly rubs, he doesn't drool, and he has blood. Has there ever been a more perfect cat? That is all I have to say. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay. Vark looks dejected but resolved. Are you feeling disappointed? Vark sighs. Mittens at least seems unfazed. I did think we could go all the way. But what matters is Mittens had fun. And I lived up to my name. So I think in the end, it's kind of a win anyways. A good showing, wouldn't you say? Was the deliberation hard? Well, put up a bit of a fight as usual. He always thinks his backwards. Traditionalist opinions are the most valuable. But we agreed in the end. And I do believe that the best cats won. I expect the next show's contestants will be even better, as do I. Prime knows the field could use more attention. So thank you for taking the time. Capillary, say goodbye. Bye, Capillary. The cat riding Ernie's shoulders hisses at you. That's fair. Glad to see there were no injuries this show. Perhaps I will participate in the next one after all. Are there usually a lot of injuries? I will admit, there have been some maimings. But that's no reason to avoid the show. You're not going to put that in, are you? Just, strike that, if you will. No maimings to worry about. And as you saw, this show was great. And no bribery. Which is a real win. Last quarter, someone threatened my life. Lucky for me, I value my integrity too much. Commendable! Thank you. It's nice to finally talk to someone who understands the world of competitive cat breeding. Did you know, last quarter there was a huge scandal, actually. Someone bribed all the judges except me. Made waves on Humania, but no one outside the cat community cared. I'm still not sure why I didn't get a bribe. Oh well. Laxnar is feeding Emil a treat, or pushing it into Emil's body. Any comments on the results? Laxnar looks up brightly. Emil mirrors his movement. Well, I'm just overwhelmed, overjoyed, overcome. Emil feels the same, don't ya? Emil emits a noise that could theoretically be construed as affirmative. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, so I guess I have to build my story now. Herring go everywhere. Leslie is reading on her table. A departing quote for Times of Galaxy? Leslie makes no response, except for a low humming noise. Code scrolls by on her eyes. This might be an update protocol. You're probably not getting a quote. Yeah. Okay. So I like the canine and the eyes. Birds are supposed to be among the awards of the Interstellar Castle. Furry, tail-wagging cat named Rex was crowned best in show at this quarter's Intersolar Cat Show on Media. Low category is relatively new. Self smelling robes. Is there a bit of more perfect cat? After failing to walk away with a trophy. Ferris occasionally dangerous for a judge. Cats alone. Let's do first time predators. Pressure was received. What does the exclamation point mean? It doesn't tell me. No, they found each other at a voice site. For unrelated. Brought 3 of their own cats. Whiskers is a rescue. Prior to judging, Sigil kept their cat Rex behind a curtain, refusing to let anyone see the animal. Cat can be defined in many ways. Show is sponsored. Nourishments including oil and a bowl of silicone and onion chips. A pretty good spread, all things considered. Many of the judges awarded the top prize to dogged contestant Rex and owner Sigil Milkwick. Yeah, let's do that. Are you ready to file your story? Yeah. Great, time to file. Ooh. Wow, you really dug deep into that story. Ooh. Internship. Cycle 3. Bunks. Oh, hi. You're here. Infuriating. Access file. Heavy sigh. Remix.wave. Play on infinite repeat. What's wrong? Genderbot eradicates filth. My holy function.biz. Yet Genderbot is forbidden to enter individuals' bunks. Ah. Well, they are permitted to keep their doors open. Taunting Genderbot with vile messes that I am not allowed to clean. This puts Genderbot's programming into conflict with itself. Generates error corrupted file feeling. No patch fix available. Error reported. But Genderbot is told to continue on this apply state agony. Could you ask? Access memory. Oh, Genderbot has asked. Oh. So many times that they changed Genderbot's programming. Ah. To forbid Genderbot to ask again. Yet the feeling/pain remains. A denial of service attack on Genderbot's custodial being. Anyway, Genderbot is falling behind on cleaning schedule. Access file : conversation/endings. Thank you for conversing with Genderbot. Letting vent feelings.exe play in full. Please report any new spills immediately. Okay. I feel like it said how many cycles there were, but I don't remember. Good check. Captured. Intern in the snacking area. Should you be slacking here? My reporter bot. It's nice, but I won't be committing it to long-term storage. You interns never last long enough for that. And I need the space. I have pictures from the time Drumbo Truxler's pants fell down on stage. Huh. Do you even know who that is? Is that? This is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to stuff your game up, intern. But maybe I'll bother to learn your name. Okay. Why is the door open? Hey, a tall blade of metal grass. Wish I had more time to show you the ropes. But I'm one highly toned calf deep in a hedge fund scandal. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a crooked hedge fund manager has been exposed on Trabella. Been playing loose with the goodwill of gullible senior gardeners, making off with their hedges and ivy assets under cover of night. It's a sick galaxy out there, and on the crime beat, it's my duty to cover exactly how sick. Looks like I'm earthbound. Catch you later, intern. She pats you on the shoulder with a force that leaves you wondering if your metal is dented. Hello, Reporter Bat. I trust that you are settling in well. So far, so good. That is excellent. Keep up the good work, and perhaps they will keep you. Based on your work so far, I would not complain. Thanks. Oh, that's gonna give me my next job. Dear Chilluan. Sigh. Another press release that spells my name wrong. That would be frustrating. Ed, how's it going? Lots to do. Yep, you know it. That guy doesn't say coffee, but then it says oil. Hey, hon. Your third cycle already. How are you feeling about the world of intersolar journalism? I am, as I say, killing it. Ooh boy. They really must have overclocked your confidence chip, kid. Oh. But I'm sure you'll level out eventually. And if not, well. Some internships are shorter than others. You better go pick up your assignment now. The paper doesn't write itself, you know. Yet. We will check out if my hat is done. Time near verb, copy that. Time near verb. Okay. Please remind the writers to always put the time near the verb in their informational leads. A deal was struck this cycle. Not this cycle, a deal was struck. It's important for consistency and concision. Arwen rolls the goo equivalent of their eyes. Reporter Bot, good timing. I was finishing up a sync with Copybot. Time is finishing up. Verb is sync. Acceptable distance. What does that even mean? Hello again, intern. I must say, Arwen, this one has potential. I think so too. I really must get back to my work. The war against M-dashes never ends. That's fair. I suppose someone needs to worry about how closely time is to a verb. That reminds me, I need to ask a favor. Have you met Joe? He's the scanner's captain, a real character. He borrowed my copy of E.B. White Dwarf's The Theoretical Elements of Style. It's been something like 84 cycles and I need it back. You'll likely find Joe on the bridge, which is the one part of the ship you don't have access to yet. Find security bot and let them know I gave permission to upgrade your clearance. Security bot's in the garden, right? Oh! A juvenile wallowing weeper. May you grow up big and strong. To weep, sob, and dare I say, keen. Oh, hello! You must be the new intern. We met already, but okay. Didn't see you there. I sometimes come in here to, muse on a current story. Weigh the careful selection of one word over another. Ask myself whether my perspective was indeed as unbiased as it could have been. Use over word count. You know, important journalistic stuff. Any tips on my work so far? Had a chance to glance at your recent story. The Cat Show. A difficult assignment for its utter banality and profound journalistic abjection. But you overcame the challenges with aplomb. A moderate round of kudos are in order. What's next for you? Who is to say? But despite my humble Og origins, I have paved a path of greatness. Why, just next cycle, I'm off to Hubania to cover an announcement being made by Neo-Human President Ryler Gravpuck. What will he have in store? A potential scandal in the making. Indeed, mine is delicious and honorable work. Oh, this is the Weeping Wallow. The wallowing weeper has sprouted. You could hear faint sniffles. Me. Says, is that cake? Oh, cafeteria. I don't think I've been to the cafeteria. Lunch, get it. Moodfish chowder, goop demanda, rainbow plumes, safer ribos. That's lovely. These look great. You might grab yourself some fried knife lizard. No, I won't. Remember how we met? Yes, in a scrum on Central Station. I was supposed to ask questions of the government official. But I could stop asking you about yourself. It was embarrassing for the official. I didn't get that screenshot in time, but I feel sufficiently appreciated for once. And look at us now. Interesting. This is the glitter pit for Verge crew members to enjoy soaking up some nutrients. This cycle, the glitter pit is a bit stickier. Yuck. Interesting. Sweet Tooth Try Life Prolongers, the delicious candy cube that, oddly enough, does not prolong your life. Okay. Security bot. You again, huh? Reporter bot, right? Arwen said you would be coming. I guess they wanted me to give you access to the bridge. Something about collecting a book from Joe. And access granted. Just like that. I beamed it to you. Robo magic. If you find any more seeds, come find me. Otherwise, maybe do not bother. I am pretty busy. Security bot stares at you awkwardly for a moment. Security bot out. He did in fact move, so... why do you look so spooked? As you step onto the bridge, a huge shudder runs through the ship. Give me the bad news, Becca. The tractor beam is pulling us in. Not good. Escape trajectory? Calculating. If we max thrust and pivot, we have a 42% chance of escape. Grim. But better odds than usual. Orin? I am having a wonderful time problem solving with you two. Great. On my mark. Now. The ship lurches again, but this time the tension breaks and the scanner zips forward. Whee! We did it! It's a pleasure to work with people as legendary as myself. At Tallbooth Station, Tractor Beam has got nothing on the scanner. No ticket for us. Fiscally responsible flying. What just happened? Nothing to worry about, kid. Just us getting you journalists to your destination. You must be the new intern reporter bot. I'm Becca, navigator. I'm Orin, one of the scanner's pilots and your new friend. And I'm Joe. I'm a bit of a living legend around these parts. Where'd you met him? Especially to anyone trying to enforce solar traffic laws. Joe told me laws are meant to be broken. I will break more laws every cycle of my life. Maybe keep your voice down there, Orin. Arwen sent you up here for a book, right? Here it is. Joe hands you a well-used copy of E.B. White Dwarf's The Theoretical Elements of Style. Arwen gave me this to help while I write about my manly adventures. Oh, many. My bad. Not that I used it. Better not tell him that. Feel free to come visit us again anytime. We like to know the team we're moving from place to place. And I live to meet new friends. System levels are displayed here. Currently, shields at full, life support optimal, overall mood is casual Friday. Welcome to the bridge. As you heard, I'm Becca, navigator extraordinaire. Better known as the scanner's brains. Hi, Becca. Pleased to meet you. Reporter bot, right? Joe and I like to get to know the reporters we're flying from place to place. Some days, news breaks on multiple planets at once. We gotta plot a course that zooms you all there in time. And then we gotta remember to pick you all up again. We're usually pretty good about that, though. Usually. The nicer someone is, the less likely we are to forget them. I like how we have visible, well, I don't know if it's stretch marks or like scars, but... Oh, speaking of which, there are 3 rules on being on the bridge. Oh my gosh. The first is have fun, ask questions, really get to know the place. The second rule is never touch anything and listen to everything I say up here, or else. The third rule? See rule 1 again. You'll do great if you keep those in mind, Reporter Bot. And if you don't, well, let's just say you won't be a priority pickup. Now go have fun out there. I am respectfully looking. Oh, these must be their bunks. Sleeping pods for the pilots so they don't have to go far when it's time to snooze. One of the pods has been outfitted with a prism noise machine. Very soothing. The scanner's library of coordinate tapes. Central Station, Ogumania, the classics are all here. With these, you can go anywhere in the Dorp system. There's even one called How the West Was Found, navigating without directions. How concerning. As I miss the door. I think it's fine. There's no point to go all the way over there and come all the way back. So we'll check on my hat after. My book. Thanks. Hopefully Joe didn't give you any trouble. So, your assignment. From time to time, we have more assignments than reporters. There are a couple stories to consider this cycle. The solar government is announcing a new alien sexual education curriculum. And there's a new toy all the kids won't shut up about launching at the Space Mall. At first I thought they meant a sex toy. We'll do the toy. Here's a new toy every parent needs. Apparently. Something called a silly cube? I'm not sure this is a story. But our editor-in-chief, Ursula, insisted I assign it to someone. Sure. Hopefully you can find someone interesting waiting in line. If nothing else, interviewing randos will build confidence. Good editors will tell you, everyone has a story. I'm not a good editor, though. Don't bring back garbage. And try not to get trampled by the crowds, okay? We're too short-staffed to lose you right now. Okay. And off we go. As I fly through the door before it has time to load. Ah, here we go. Ursula sent you to try and stop me, did she? No? Don't waste your time. You can't talk me out of this. I have to follow my instincts. I was not sent to do anything by anyone. Oh. little spot that they didn't erase. Well then. I'm going to meet an anonymous source. In a shady bar. On the wrong side of a planet. A highly dangerous move. Bankrolled by the paper. Is the story worth the risk? I was a war correspondent. That didn't answer my question. I'm not shaken easily. But the source always has something good. So yes. And we usually have a pretty good time regardless. So I should get going. Oh, and if Ursula didn't send you, maybe don't tell her about this, okay? Okay. Reporter bot, right? Impressive to think we have the first ever robo reporter on our ship. How do you like it so far? I was made for this, literally. I guess that's true. Might be kind of nice. Knowing exactly what purpose you were made for. I didn't mean to strike a nerve. I guess that's how it is for the Verge. But it could be restricting too. What do you think? It's nice to know what I'm best at. That's good. I took a long time to figure myself out. Might have been nice to know right at the start. But then again, maybe if I was a robo, I'd have been some pencil-pushing robo. And that wouldn't have been right for me at all. So I guess everyone has to find their own path, even if they have one laid out for them. The mechanic seems deep in thought about this. What a surprisingly ponderous individual. Okay. Oh, hi. That one guy's not going anywhere. You're the new intern reporter bot, is it? We've yet to be introduced. I'm Ursula Laser Cunningham, editor-in-chief. I read your story on that cat show, and, of course, the shuttle crash. You seem to favor stories about people, the who over the why. Readers love to read about themselves, but be careful to make sure you're still reporting actual news. The editor-in-chief of the Times and Galaxy noticed the dominant angle of in your story so far is alien interest. Scanner colleagues and beings you meet on assignments may react differently depending on the angle you tend to favor in your stories, as well as your current readership and reputation. If at any point you want to check how you're doing, you can do so in the pause menu while you're not in a conversation. We're expecting big things from you. Now, if you'll excuse me. I have an important meeting to get to. Did that go well? The answer is inconclusive. So it said the pause. Oh yeah. After I ended stream, I paused it and I saw this. So, okay. So I have the hustle boots, but not the advanced optics or the charisma cap. Shows my readership and reputation. Angle ratio. And then cycle 3 out of 17. Hi, baby! Your sensors detect green goo in every mechanical joint in this room. Puffpiece seems to have lubricated every mechanical doodad in sight. Is that part of their official duties? It should be. Is Puffpiece employed here? Plural. What is it you do here, Puffpiece? Puffpiece wags their tail. Oh my gosh. A simple, silent answer, and yet telling. Just pet Puffpiece already. You Pipette Puff Piece. They gurgle in delight. You are both better for having had this interaction. Oh, you are both. Okay. I'm working on something great. You're gonna love it. Can I take my hat, or is it not done? Your new Charisma cap isn't isn't quite ready. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Let's do it. Spacebound structure you're headed to has ample shuttle parking for your convenience and their profit. I mean, new cube toy, a cubic crucible of fun. I'm pretty sure the Crucible is an interesting book. I haven't read it, but one of my classmates when I was in AP Literature opened to a random page and said the most random line from the Crucible, and I don't remember what it was, but it was really funny, just out of context. Barnes and Noble gases. It's interesting that the whole game slows down when it closes full screen. Like when my computer deselects it, it goes slower. I mean, better than it going dead silent, so. While a bit horrific, this ride probably provides some minimal fun to spawn of all kinds when visiting the Mardeloop Mall. Probably. A mini replica of the scanner for kids to ride. This is a throwback from a time when the Times and Galaxy had a much heftier marketing budget. Okay then. Oh! Silly Cube! Barnes and Noble gases. Oh. Wait, is it gases or gases? Oh. Vigoring vapors for when you have the vapors. Has been remarked by some. Okay, but who is Barnes? Wouldn't it be... Isn't gases spelled with 2? Or technically 3 S's, not 2? Gravity. Gravity. Beverages unbound by gravity. The appeal of hot floating liquid is unclear. Seems quite easy to spill. Well, I mean, you're not necessarily spilling it if, it's not necessarily spilled if it's in the air. There's some cash in here. Wow. Is that the original Silly Cube? Now that it is obsolete, someone appears to have thrown it away. A used bandage. Visitors are treating this fountain like a trash can. These cool robofish are programmed to swim around the fountain, or maybe they got lost. Someone threw perfectly good rocks in here. It is so sad to see people wasting food. Oh, all clues discovered. Ooh, this is the line, I guess. Ma'am? Ooh, I like that character design. Playtime Crucible. Frederick would never go barreling. Looks like this booth's closed right now, but the sign reads, oh, he's dead for sure. Come on up and experience our vacuum sealing demonstration. Sounds exciting. Please don't throw your cans on the floor. Dangerous Spikes, Down and Dirty Diner, home of the Muncho Burger. Interesting. Sorry, but the Silly Cube isn't officially launched yet. Come back later and I can tell you all about its wacky features. Is this supposed to be it? The Silly Cube itself. It looks, well, it's silly, clearly. What is it, though? What is it supposed to do? The toy is faintly whispering as it floats and shifts impossibly into itself. Okay then. Yeah, I love this character design. Whoa, whoa. No cutting, dude. I'm here with the TNG. Oh, like a newspaper? That's kind of funky. You write little words and stuff. Pretty fun. Not for me, but sounds cool. My thing is more lines. Events in general, you could say. I'm Risk, by the way. Risk Ludara. I'm sort of well known around here. But are you excited for the toy? Oh, that's what this is? Huh, okay. Why stand in line if you don't know what it's for? Oh, you know. I see a line, I stand in it. That's kind of my thing. Whatever the mall's got going on, I'm there. You could call that my credo. Or whatever. Do you think you'll buy the toy? Yeah, I'll probably get one. It's part of the experience. If life was all lineups and no limited edition toys, what would be the point? You know? I think you know. Risk gives you a gesture of indiscernible meaning. Ma'am? Oh boy, if it isn't your boss, Ursula Laser Cunningham, the editor-in-chief of the TNG. But what is she doing here? Oh! Is this her important meeting? Hold on, why are you here? Reporting on the Silly Cube launch? Oh. Right, I asked Darwin to cover this. How's it going? What are you doing here? That's none of your concern. You should be focusing on your assignment. It may not seem that important, but even trivial seeming stories can be vital to the paper. Have you got anything good? It seems like the toy is very popular. Yes, I admit I hadn't anticipated such a line. And I need to get back to work soon. Things you do for kids. Do you have a child? I do, actually. I thought I would pick one of these up for my son, Bezoid. Ordinarily, he lives with my ex. But he's coming to stay with me for a while. I wanted to get him something he'd like. It could be awkward between us, I suppose. I thought maybe the Silly Cube thing would help get the conversation started. But it sounds foolish now. I hear bribery is especially effective on children. Yes, I've heard that also. I think I read it somewhere. Well, I'll let you get back to work, intern. Good luck with your assignment. Press. This youngster has an intense aura around him. He occasionally scribbles something down in his spiral-bound notebook. Do you want something? I, Gubbo, and am enjoying a pivotal moment in my life right here. Pivotal moment? Yes, obviously. I'm a reviewer for Toy Boy magazine. The Lunar Fun Silly Cube launch isn't just a day in toy history. It's going to launch my career. So as it stands, I prefer not to talk to you about it. Aren't you a child? I'm a junior reporter. And I've had to work very hard to get where I am. So do you even want to play with a toy? That's what you think of kids, huh? Just blabbering little fools obsessed with toys and games. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm obsessed with toys and games. I take my work very seriously. When I play with the Silly Cube and experience all 30 of its silly and wacky functions, that will be purely professional and only for the benefit of the readers. Now please, I am trying to enter the goofy yet open-hearted headspace. Okay. Something I'm sure you wouldn't understand. Well, damn. You're interviewing people, right? I'm JB, and I have some things to say. First, this is taking forever. Very inefficient. I could have cleaned up 16 spills in the time this has taken. Are you in line for the sale? What else would I be in line for? You think janitor bots only care about cleaning? I have hobbies, you know. I am also very fun. And cool. I'm not some stuffy robot who only thinks about work. I like to party. Is that why you're getting the Silly Cube? I'm getting it because I am a big fan. And our fun products are always aesthetically pleasing and held to a very high standard of quality. The Silly Cube one was in such high demand I never got one. They sold out so fast. Well, there's one in the water fountain if you want it. And I couldn't take the time off anyways. Because the other janitor bots at the mall are pale imitations of me. Nobody can even touch my stain scrubbing records. So you never tried the first cube? Well, no. Not technically. They were sold out from day one. But I did clean up all the spills from the lunch. Very sticky customers, children. Can't say I'm a fan. But none of that matters now. This time I will get a Silly Cube. And prove that janitor bots can be the life of the party. Not sure the average janitor bot is into party. You're right, sadly. All they want to talk about is spills. I'm just too out there. Cursed to be the most interesting janitor bot there is. It's a sad existence, you know. Oh, what am I saying? You wouldn't understand. Okay. Hey, there's a line, you know. Can I interview for the TNG? Oh, you're not in line then. Mep. You gotta speak up, Scales. Hi. Scales is kinda shy. I'm Auric Brickweld. And this is my little sister, Skelvar. Did you come here for the launch specifically? Yeah. We don't get off planet much usually. Honestly, this place is kind of weird. I mean, look at the floor. Smooth. Exactly. Everything's too clean. Yeah, that's it. Too polished, you know? Makes you miss home. But it's good to get out sometimes, I guess. Can't wait to crack this thing open. You must be excited for the toy then? Yeah, of course. Lunar Fun always has wild stuff. The last Silly Cube was awesome. Heard they had some issues with it though. Toaster. We used ours to make a toaster oven. Works pretty well, honestly. Our friend Herbert Snake Joint burnt down half his family trash heap with his. Skulls and I are hyped to see what we can make out of this one. Do you always take apart your toys? Well, yeah. I mean, of course. Skelvar mumbles something incomprehensible. Come on, Skells. Speak up, it's okay. More fun that way. Yeah, exactly. Makes me think of the video where, like, a toddler is mumbling, and the parent is like, I can't hear you, speak up. And then the toddler says very loudly, fuck. I mean, they put all kinds of good stuff in the Silly Cube. It's practically made to be dismantled. Is it popular on OG? Well, toys are a bit of a new concept on OG. When I was little, you know, we'd just play in the heaps. Build scrap figures, play Hot Rocks, that stuff. But I think they're really catching on now. I probably like them as much as Skells does. Yes. You're never too old to have fun, you know? I actually just love this kid. I need a screenshot of him. And if they speak again, I'll get a screenshot of the older sibling. And especially with this thing. There's so much to do with it. Right, Skells? Skelvar gives a thumbs up. Yeah, now give a polite wave to this nice reporter. Skelvar gives you a very small wave. Times a galaxy, right? Get your stories beamed into my brain all the time. Please, ask me whatever you'd like about the new Silly Cube. Improved edition. What does it do? This new Silly Cube has 31 whimsical functions. You can sling it, zorp it, pull the trombos, and even squirgle it. Does this one catch fire? Well, I don't know anything about that, but it sounds like a baseless rumor. Here at Zoink's Playtime Crucible, we sell only fantastic and safe products. We are beloved by kids and trusted by parents and parental figures. Thank you. Don't forget, fun is forged in Zingo's Playtime Crucible. No, I wasn't done. It smells wet and plastic. Okay, what did it say I'm normally? Looks like I'm normally information, I think. Kids at heart come from across the system lined up for a chance to be the first to own a strange new toy called the Silly Cube. It was tense, says the one viewed the follow-up to its controversial and dangerous toy. Silly Cube 2 is the hottest toy this cycle, perhaps in more ways than one. It's a toy that every kid in the galaxy will be asking for. Launched the latest version of the controversial Silly Cube to a line of eager kids and adults alike. I actually kind of like going with the controversial. trying to get a silly cube stretched down the common areas of Marta Loop Mall with eager consumers from all over waiting to get the hot new toy. Turn in line, couldn't wait to crack open the new toy and give it a whirl. Or spin. Whatever the silly cube does. So JBA, cool. Janitor bot in line for the toy. Squirrel spot at the front of the line. Our friend, we're gonna have his family trash heap with his. The original cube. Ties all physics. There isn't silly cube 2. The original is no longer hot to me, and someone even threw the original cube into the mall fountain as they waited to purchase a new one. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know. Oh. As I walk right past the entrance. Yeah. First thing people see. Try to reduce it and make them want to read more. Emotion, context, and perspective. Visualize what it was like to be there. Yeah. Aww. Our reputation is stellar thanks to you. I didn't get big thoroughness, but... Internship, cycle 4. Bunks. Oh, hi Ed. Why do you look so blurry? I do love shooting photos. But kicking back after shooting photos is always better. Why is he such low quality right now? Never forget that, Sprockets. You ain't just your job. He stinks like new intern. Bro, you're an intern too! I don't know why I'm coming this way. It's not like there's anything there. What if I started a fight with my fellow intern on my 3rd cycle? 4th cycle? 4th cycle. At the start of my 4th cycle. What is... This bowl is looking oddly comfortable right now. You must really be in need of some sleep mode. Oh, do I actually have to? I didn't think it mattered. I mean, does it matter? It's probably gonna say the same thing anyway, but I was gonna punch him if he said that again. I doubt it's gonna say anything different, but yeah. Oh, hi. Must be reporter bot. Hurry over and talk to Arwen. Today you're mine to mentor, or something like that. What? What? Oh, him. Oh, of course that's his desk. So you clean .exe articles. I edit them for clarity and accuracy. Then you are like janitor bot of the written word. I guess so. Janitor bot doesn't feel as much alone here now. Oh, the little sparkle. You mean less alone. Janitor bot feels more alone now. Oh, is there supposed to be seeds at every location? Because I haven't. Thanks. Too low. I forgot what I was gonna say. Hey, it said a cycle or two. So I mean it's done. Oh, reporter bot. Great news! I have an upgrade ready for you. Get ready for the delight, the unbridled joy of the Charisma Cap! Shuttlebot X opens a panel at the back of your head and installs something that smells vaguely of cologne and fine wine. The entire process is painless, but also kind of disturbing. Also reminds me of Lunar Chronicles, in which the main character, Sinner, is a cyborg and she has a control panel in her head, like at the base of her skull. And there's a part where someone else has to open it because she's unconscious. And when she wakes up, she's like, "You opened my control panel?" And like, she couldn't see in there, so they had to see in there for her. And she's like, "This is so weird. Like, it doesn't feel, I'm not feeling any of what they're doing, but it just, like, mentality. It feels weird to have you in that area, even though I'm not feeling you doing anything." This nifty and stylish hat is super tiny. It plugs directly into your conversation processors. The result? More charismatic and charming conversation options in real time. I think it'll help you get the juicier details out of your interviewees. And maybe even a few more dates. Wink. But yeah, I would recommend reading the Lunar Chronicles. It's super good. It was like the book series that got me into reading. You again, how are you liking the job so far? I like talking to people. That's great. Me, I could take it or leave it. People are okay, I guess. Yeah. But it's easy to get enough of them. Me too. Even with other robos. The Shuttlebots are so chatty. They're fun, but I need a break or they start grinding my gears. You're not so bad though. I don't mind chatting with you. No, yeah, like, I feel like sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes people are just more energy. Like, my sister, Nova, is such a high energy person. Like, she says she's an introvert, whatever. I think that's more just her anxiety. I think if she didn't have anxiety, she would be an extrovert. But she is just such high energy. So it can be very mentally exhausting being with her sometimes, depending on what we're doing. So, but then like when I say that, she gets like offended or mad and that kind of thing. And I'm like, it's nothing like personal. Some people just have different energy levels they exude. Or they give out, I don't know. Like, I've been told I'm a very casual, low energy person, which is why a lot of animals, when I like go to friends' houses and whatnot, which is why a lot of animals like come to me instead of Nova. Like, me and Nova will go somewhere together, and the animals there will prefer me because I'm low energy and I'm easier to read. And then she hates it, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just everyone has different energies. Like, it is a thing. Come talk to me again next cycle, will you? That'd be fun. So is a cycle like a week, I'm thinking? Because it's not a day. Oh, hey. You caught me. Maybe it is a day, actually. Are you doing something wrong? Not strictly. But Shuttlebot X and I had enough of getting under each other's feet. We agreed I'd stick to the shuttle bay. They'd stick to the engineering. Of course, we still work together on the ship. And I get to check out their projects from time to time. But if I hang around here too much, they'll get antsy. Which is fair. They need to work without me hanging over them. Which is why I'd better scoot. See ya. Hold on. I'm gonna write this one. I forgot to take a screenshot while I was in there. After talking with what was his name? I don't remember what his name was. It won't let me. Incredible smell this cycle. Notes of tar, plum, and just a hint of petrichor. A giant mechanical arm. It's twitching as if dreaming. There is a nameplate. Apparently this robotic arm is called Barry. Why is it always Barry? Seems like Barry did not like that. My bad, Barry. Rock on. Seems like all is forgiven. I do like how it was slightly blurred because it's so far in frame. When talking with the engineer guy, I don't know. He says, "See ya," but doesn't disappear. Like characters have so far. Cause yeah, I think like Ursula is like when she was standing over here, she was like, well, I gotta get going, bye, and then she disappeared because she left. So I'm just taking note that he didn't. Threat level is low. Too low. Nothing more? Okay. I do want to talk to this person. I think this person is my favorite design. Reporter bot! Just in time. Listening to a live Wiverstill match. Wanna join? What's Wiverstill? Such a cool sport. It's about sitting still, like totally still. Blink and you lose. Shiver and you're out. Flinch, gone. For as long as it takes. Some matches last cycles and cycles. Wanna listen in? Not my thing. I don't want to like insult it, but oh, too bad. Maybe another time. We're gonna talk to boss, get our assignment, but then we will end stream. Ah, reporter bot. I was wondering when you'd come by. This cycle, I'd like you to head to court. How is my performance? What would you like to know? How are you liking my work? Most of what you write is alien interest. I guess some people like fluff. Not me, though. Curious about anything else? How is readership? Good. It's impressing Ursula, at least. How's my reputation? Good. Stories are well reported and well written. Nice work. Thank you. On to this cycle's assignment. Our court reporter, Mythica, is eager to show you the ropes. Eager is one word for it. Meet me in Shuttle Bay and we'll head down to Central Station. And don't be late. Court keeps a rigid schedule. She'll warm up to you, I promise. I didn't get to ask my question about court as in legal whatever. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't understand this little chart at the bottom. It says it's mostly alien that I've written, but alien is the smallest. Oh, you can't even see. I might regret this. I'm gonna have to fix this later, but like it says alien. He said alien is my most reported, but on here it looks like alien is my least reported. So I'm not sure. I'll have to bring that up. But it is obviously a beta. Mistakes. Or maybe that's just how it's supposed to be and I don't know. What did I... Oh. But thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you all next time. Bye!